I love them. And my cats they don't bother them. I guess they know, they sense that if they bother my plants, there's gonna be war. But nope, they don't care. They don't care about my plants. They just care about sleeping and wrestling each other and stuff. But I've been talking too much right now. And last time I was talking about roaches and all that stuff. So I had to take a break because I was having nightmares about roaches crawling on me and I couldn't go to sleep. And let me tell you, I'm not even going back to that topic. But I'll tell you one thing. When I was little, we had water rats and bats. When for my parents got divorced and stuff, and we lived in this big old Victorian house that was old. It was just old, but it was beautiful, beautiful piece of art is what it was like. And one day I heard like a stampede coming up from the basement. And there were these huge rats. And my mother had this half a broom and she was screaming and she was smacking them. That was gross, man. She had some good aim. She was screaming and smacking them. And I was standing up at the top of the little stairs that lead down to the basement. I don't know why I was standing there. I should have ran, but none of them got past me. I don't know. I just stood there. But it was a stampede of water rats because we had the sewer thing that in the yard, you got the sewer thing, the thing that you would lift up and stuff. That was old school. It had to be filled with dirt. And then we had my father would hang the traps we had this beautiful oak tree. And I don't know how some water rat climbed up the tree. But I was playing out in the yard one day and there was a dead water rat, because it was a huge water rat hanging from the tree. And I was like, what? How'd that happen? But I'm telling you, it did. But they didn't scare me. They didn't scare me. The water rats, and they were just huge. I just was like, how they get so huge living in the sewer? Maybe they mutated and stuff. Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's some chemical fell on them and they got big. Because I was little and I was like, no, 7, 8, 9 years old, and I was like, these aren't any regular rats. These are water rats. And we used to have a big rat problem in our side of town. And you could go sometimes to the gas station. We'd be sitting in the car while parents would be pumping gas, and you can look on the, where they kept the trash, where the gas station kept the trash in the alley, and you could just see the rats. They were like gangsters. They're just hanging out. They're fighting or whatever they were doing. They probably had little leather jackets and stuff. They were just hanging out, and they were huge. I bet one of them was smoking a cigarette back then. I mean, they were just huge, chilling in the alleyway. Like they were gangsters. I'm serious. It wasn't, and you could see their eyes, and they weren't afraid of nobody. I mean, like some of them, one of my friends said that they walked by and a rat barked at them. And I said, what? That's crazy. But anyway, here I go talking about animals and stuff like that from my childhood days. But the rats weren't so bad. The rats and mice, they weren't bad, but we had the city had a big problem with rats. And because first it was mice, and then the big old water rats chased out the mice. So I don't know where they went. They probably went further up into the woods and up the state line or something, and hanging out in the woods. And then the water rats just took over, just like with the gray squirrels. Gray squirrels ran out the brown squirrels. When the last time you saw a brown squirrel? Exactly. I don't know either. Okay, so these and the gray squirrels are fresh and bad. They are not my friends. Okay, they are not, they're fresh. They're digging up stuff you plant and everything, but I taught them. Anyway, so I gotta get off here because I gotta do my hair. I'm gonna go out. Yeah, I gotta go out. Um, I don't know what I'm going out for, but I might go, you know, just going to look at some plants and some gardens and stuff. And that's what I like to do sometimes. But I got to do my hair because I was sitting here drinking my iced coffee. I think I'm caffeinated enough because I got to be caffeinated when I'm dealing with folks. As I tell you, folks will drive you crazy. They'll drive you crazy. They make you angry. And someone say the wrong thing to me and they wish they had it. I'm telling you, I can't take it. I'm 87 years old. I'll have no time for any baloney from anyone else or someone talking fresh to me or trying to push me down just because I'm old. Don't let this gray hair fool you. Let me tell you, don't let this gray hair fool you. You make a big mistake. Some people, they misjudge us old folks, and then they don't know. And then when they get smacked down, they wonder. Old folks unite. We ain't just because we old. We don't mean nothing. Don't mean nothing.